Hi there, I'm Sara Maude. I'm the founder of the Mind Solution International, and welcome to another episode in this high performance series. Now, last week I was delivering a series of webinars to an organisation called Schrödinger. And one of those employee wellbeing webinars was actually about the topic of high performance and the link between mental health and high performance. Now, one of the things that I like to do at the beginning of any webinar is to step into other people's reality, to step into the map and the model and the understanding of what people on one of our employee wellbeing webinars have about the topic that's being unpacked. So I threw it out to the group. What does this term high performance mean to you? What's your understanding of that term? Now, what was fascinating about what came back was the number of people that thought about high performance as speed. That they'd equated people that are performing at a high level are working at a level of speed. Now, I think that's really interesting, where it is somebody has decided that that's the case. Because what I shared with them is the analogy of the story of the tortoise and the hare. And that the hare sets out in the race to win the race and starts out at great speed, but actually crashes and burns. The hare doesn't win the race because the hare doesn't have the energy needed to keep going. But the tortoise is slow and steady. And so it's the tortoise that wins the race. Now, I'm not suggesting that high performance is about being slow. I'm also not suggesting that it's about being fast. But what I absolutely know to be true is that when we are in a high performance state internally, then we are going to be more productive. We're going to be more productive because we're more focused. We have less on our minds. We're accessing our innate wisdom because we're not thinking at 200 miles an hour. That we have full access to the executive functions of our brain, again, because we're not thinking at 200 miles an hour. So how we show up every day is consistent. And our ability to keep showing up consistently is so grounded in our energy, in this trifecta of energy that you'll have heard me refer to on some of the other episodes in this high performance series: mental, emotional, and physical energy. Now, I'm sure that you've had this experience that when you feel rejuvenated, when you feel re-energized, maybe when you've had a break from work or a break from your business, maybe you've had a holiday, maybe you've just taken some time out, maybe you've been applying some better self-care. Or you've just even had, one of those days that you wake up and you've had a really good sleep and you are just firing on all 4 cylinders. You're just like in a completely different vibe, a different energy. Well, of course you're more productive. Of course you're performing at a better level. But it's that ability to keep performing at that level that's the game changer. So that we don't end up like the hare burning out. And so I invite you as an individual that's listening to this is to ask yourself, what does this term high performance mean? You know, if you're an organization, what are the messages that you're sending out to the workforce about what does high performance actually look like? You know, my background is human resources. I spent over a decade working in the field of HR. And so I'm very aware that we in organizations are consistently measuring performance. We measure performance through appraisal systems. We do competency reviews. People's livelihood, their salaries, their bonuses are based on performance. So it strikes me that it's absolutely crucial that people understand, well, A, what is high performance? And B, how do you achieve a consistent high performance state from the inside out? Because if people are out there and they're running around with this idea that high performance is about speed, well, the chances are that they are going to burn out because they're trying to do 6 million things at the same time. If they don't understand what it takes to perform consistently over time from the inside out, from having that trifecta of mental, emotional, and physical energy in balance, then they're going to be doing what makes sense to them as far as performance goes, as far as their understanding of performance. So I really invite you, whether you're an individual entrepreneur, whether you are an organization leader, a business leader that's listening to this, is to really think about this term high performance. What are the messages that you're sending out about high performance? What lets you know that you're in that high performance state? And if you are interested in bringing this knowledge, this insight, this wisdom into your organization that can help people understand what does it take to perform consistently over time without burning out, without a cost to their health, then do get in touch. info@themindsolution.com. And I look forward to hearing from you. And do check out the other videos in this high performance series. Bye bye for now.